That list in the under 81 kilo category, by the way, includes Ivan Nifontov as a former world champion. Avtandil Cherikishvili, we mentioned, currently the world number one. Kim Jae-bum, the current Olympic champion as well. The bronze medalist from London, Antoine Valois-Fortier of Canada. I thought that I'd seen Sergio Toma is down on the bottom. He might cause a few problems. There's Wang Ki-chun as well, who's moved up from under 73 kilos. So there's a real host of top talent in there. I miss completely the American Travis Stevens. No, Travis Stevens. Nick's in the under 73 kilo category.
Right. Okay.
What's happened to Travis Stevens?
That's a good question.
I'm sure his name was on the entry list.
You know, Travis might be banged up.
Yeah, just pulled out. Okay. Shame about that. I was quite looking forward to seeing him.
You know, looking at the pool of 81 for the Japanese, quite frankly, I might pull their, if I was going to pick a world team, pull the minus 81 and maybe put him somewhere at minus 100 or really low one of the other weight classes and pull an athlete out of both.
I'd just check with... You're allowed 9 fighters, 9 male fighters, maximum 2 in a category. That's how it is.
Right.
You can send 9 men.
So you load up 66 with definitely 2, right? Ebinuma and Abe.
Yeah.
You load up 73 with Ono and Nakiariki. You put nobody at 81. 90 Baker, and you might piffle somebody else. Under 100, you put in nobody, and then you put in 2 heavyweights. You know, you could put Kamikawa in. Well, that leaves either minus 100 or minus 81, one each.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe Aaron Wolf steps up to the plate. There's actually one other Japanese athlete who won the Kano Cup this year, Takagi. He might do something.
The name, yeah. I'm sure I saw Travis's name down there. Obviously not.
Well, he's not on our list of people who pulled out.
Yeah.
So obviously he...
Even before the draw then?
Before the draw he was... Shohei goes in for Uchimata there.
Who's in the chair for the Japanese?
Take a look here.
Rahimli's picked up 2 penalties. Ono's got Yuko on the board nice and early. So
that's Kanemaru, isn't it?
Yeah.
His face looks slightly fuller than when he was competing. He doesn't have to cut weight anymore. It's interesting because I think he does most of his coaching for the women's team.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's interesting to have him in the chair for the men.
Yeah.
When the women's team have their practices against the corporate folks on Fridays at the Kodokan, Kanemaru is one of the coaching staff who's always there.
He's a really likable character.
Yes, he's very approachable.
I think the only, I suppose it's a difficult thing to say, maybe it's just his personality. I didn't find him approachable. Shinohara. I didn't find him approachable.
You're not the only one.
And over a number of years, I mean, I don't care if it comes out now also.
Almost got that Osoto there.
Yoshimura I also found, a little bit standoffish, and for a time they were in tandem.
Right.
It was a tricky time for the Japanese team.
Well, just the fact that you basically had Shinohara, he got tossed out of London, right?
Yeah.
That's not something that's characteristic with Japanese coaches. Ono Shohei here leads by Yuko. And also a pair of penalties to Ramini.
He's got that fuller hairstyle now. It just looks a little less intimidating than he did when he was close cut. Did they bang heads there?
Might have been a little bit of a headbang.
Third penalty picked up by Rahimli. This will be disappointment for the AZE coaching staff. You know, you're going into the last minute. If you haven't picked up a penalty, you're a Yuko down. You know, it doesn't matter if he scores now, Yuko.
Well,
you know,
exactly.
Let's say he caught him.
He's got to get Wazadi.
Exactly.
Well, he's down by 2. He's down by 2 penalties, so it's not even close, really, in a penalty situation.
He's made things difficult for himself.
And the thing is, you know, this is a mischance because we saw this in Chelyabinsk. Ono is a slow starter. You know, he got knocked out in, I think, was it the second round at Chelyabinsk? Either the first or the second round. And he takes a while for him to get going. Luckily for the Japanese, Nakayariki is not a slow starter, and he was able to pick up the slack in Chelyabinsk and get the 73 gold medal for Japan.
Yeah, if you're gonna get a shot, it'll be in the opening contest. After that, it's all over.
Once he starts working that Uchimata, and he's got that fine, crisp, tight rotation Uchimata. It's good night, Irene. Or good morning, Irene.
The head-to-heads have already started in the under 63 kilo category, and by that I mean contests that you'd normally look at and say that's worth having a look at. Bellard and Gershak, Hermansen and Drexler, Tridos and Teletsuru. They're all, you know, good contests to watch. Well, Ono has shaded Rahimli on this occasion. No fireworks as yet.
You know, yesterday we showed a slew of Japanese matches, but I think it's going to be more balanced today because